Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. So, we're gonna do a thing, okay? We have not reached HR 100 yet because it is quite the grind. But we are gonna go ahead and start this little thing to lead into the DLC. Oh, Hunter, I was waiting for your return. I have received a letter from my home country that contains somewhat troubling news. The letter was sent by my sister, and in it she details how monsters from the kingdom have started invading neighboring territories. My sister belongs to the Knights of the Royal Order and has assembled a research team to combat this threat. Ideally, the research team would halt their advance before the village, but it's only a matter of time before some of these monsters reach Kimura's shores, if they have not already. Elder Fugan has already been brought up to speed. However, as you are the defender of this village, I would like you to be part of the discussion on this matter. Come, let us go speak with Elder Fugan. There isn't a moment to waste. There you are, Squirt. We've been waiting for you. Alright, Utsushi, fill us in. I'm sure you've already heard the not-so-gnarly news from Rondine. Monsters from the kingdom are starting to invade other territories, and looks like Kimura has made the list of this other territories. We've just received word that a daimyo hermitar has been spotted in the shrine ruins. That's a first for this region. Merciful heavens, we're already too late? To think the turmoil of my homeland would jeopardize the safety of this village. How can I even begin to apologize? Take it easy, Rondine. None of us could have anticipated the monsters branching out, much less this quickly. The movements of the monsters constantly exceed our understanding. We barely knew anything about the rampage for years. At any rate, Squirt, we're gonna need you to give our guest in the shrine ruins a proper Kimura welcome. Minoto has the job lined up for you. Utsushi, you've got your own mission, and Rondine, let us know next time you hear from the research team. Now get to it. Alright. So, the reason I decided to start Sunbreak is, it's pretty simple. It is merely just because, it is probably the best way to grind for HR. It'll also unlock followers, which are NPCs that can be used. Once we unlock those NPCs, it'll just be better overall for me to play, since I can't always find people to play with. Now, naturally, I do have my friend Marissa who started playing, and once I catch her up, she'll probably be playing with me, but, you know, until then, you know, this is the next best thing. So, Matari, as you're aware, we have a situation that needs your attention. Orders have come in for you to hunt a daimyo hermitar that's wandered into the shrine ruins. I've done a bit of research, and you're in for a real fight. Their massive claws are more than capable of crushing anything, especially hunters. Do be careful out there. Extra careful. Unlike the rampage, we've never dealt with anything like this before.
A special quest is coming for you.
Let's see. Wyvern writing, so we're just gonna go ahead and do plants. Urgent quest is gonna be for the daimyo hermitar, the daimyo hermitar, blah blah blah. We're gonna go ahead and do that.
I wish you luck.
I did change the background music of the hub to the All-Mother theme. Ooh.
Fearful, fidgety felines, advancing through the night. When suddenly, out of nowhere, a horrid face causes fright. Be calm. There's no need to cry or moan. It's just some old weather-beaten bone. Yet not all is what it seems, for below this giant skull hides a devious monster waiting for some prey to go.
The Shelled Sovereign, daimyo hermitar.
Yeah, let's do this.
Could always be worse. It could always be a Shogun Cianatar. Luckily, it's not.
Mine now.
Oh, it's just right over here. Okay. Oh yeah, spear birds. Crap. I always forget. That we have to go get those. But yeah, so as far as Sunbreak goes, Sunbreak just offers so much as far as, like, the follower system. It's a better way to gain HR. We're gonna have to do so much grinding in it anyways, just because of, the system that it introduces. I don't want to give too much away, obviously, because, you know, I want to keep it relatively, not a secret per se, but I want to just introduce items as they come up and not any other way. But yeah, so let's see.
I'll be taking that.
Oh, my nose is so stuffy. But yeah, so obviously, like, Sunbreak just offers a lot, and honestly, I've been itching to get into Sunbreak. So, because here's the thing, when I'm not playing stuff for YouTube or whatever, I'm generally gaming with my friends, and I've already beaten Rise, you know, I'm already, like, in Sunbreak, I'm on the final boss of Sunbreak, you know, the quote-unquote final boss, so it's like, I've been there, done that, and, so it's like, I know it's good. I know it's good, I know it's exciting, I love the storyline, I love the monsters in there, so it's one of those things where I'm just like, I really have been wanting to get into it, but because I wanted to get the final monster over with, I wanted to face, you know, the final HR, the final Elder Dragon, Valstrax, and I wanted to do that first, but things just really didn't work out that way. Which is fine, you know, sometimes they don't. Because honestly, I forgot how much of a slag it was. You know, I would have to sit there and basically, like, try and do these things every day. I would have to open this game and just grind for HR, and I don't have the time for that most of the time. So, sad as it is to say, I just don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have none of that, so...
I'll be taking that. Ooh, nice.
All we have here is an Azuros. Now, granted, it can still come in handy. I'm not saying it won't, but...
These are the hunting basics.
Starburst bugs... Oh, okay, yeah. No, I know. Coming with me.
Let's ride.
Why is it taking him so long? So my plan right now is to lure the Azuros down to us. Seems like he's trying to take the shortcut. But yeah, I'm trying to lure him down to us so that we can have him fight the,
It's here.
the Daimyo Hermitar.
Prepare for a tempest. You're going down.
There we go.
You are mine to command.
Now granted, Azuros isn't like the strongest thing ever, but, you know, he's still pretty strong, all things considered. Hey, and free damage is free damage, I'm not even gonna lie. Watching, so I was trying to teach Marissa how to play Rise because she had never done it before, and I think the funniest thing was, like, trying to explain Wyvern riding, where I'm like, okay, if you're gonna crash it into a wall, you just gotta make sure that it recovers, and You know, it's like you gotta make sure that it recovers, and then you gotta like make sure that you do this, and if you're gonna fight two things together, then you have to do this and this and this, and I don't know. I remember when I first played, it's like I remember when I first played freaking what was it? Sunbreak. That's what I was trying to say. I'm still trying to get my mind about me. Whoa. That shouldn't have even hit, dude. But I remember when I was first trying to play Sunbreak and stuff, and I remember when I saw that this was the monster, and for some odd reason, I mean, I'd never played other Monster Hunter games, right? So I don't know, for some odd reason, I was like, oh man, I thought this monster was new, and I was like, this is the monster they came up with for the expansion? I was like, this is the first monster they give us? It's this giant freaking crab? I was like, this is stupid. I don't know why I was so, like, angry with it. It was probably because I couldn't hit its freaking shell. And at the time, I was playing Insect Glaive. So this was actually right before I switched to Longsword. But yeah, I was playing Insect Glaive, and I just could not get a hit on this thing. And I think it was a mixture of, one, not really having a lot of upgrades, but two, it was also just freaking the fact that the shell of this thing is just so hard. So
In the name of our village.
I wish I could freaking ride this thing, but it's not letting me. I was hoping I should have picked up the puppet spider, honestly. I know where it's at, and I should have grabbed it, but alas, I did not. But actually, this is like the better area for it to go to. But I'm personally not a fan of Daimyo Hermitar or Shogun Siennatar. I don't know how many of you are. If you are, cool. But it's not my jam. Some people really like the crab enemies. I don't. Not a fan. That's fine. Mostly I don't like it just because that bullshit right there. It'll just sit there and hide in its shell. Now granted, you can cheese it, but barely. I don't remember if I captured this the first time around or not, honestly. I don't remember if I captured it just to get the fight over with or if I actually killed it. I don't remember. Because I was trying to think of that the other day. Oh man, this sharpness. It's so weird going from, like I said, playing on the Switch to this because, you know, I've got white and purple sharpness on my shit, and then all of a sudden I get back here and it's like I barely have blue sharpness. Why not wyvern riding? I feel like those easy sonic bombs didn't do half of what they were supposed to do.
I'm taking the reins.
There we go.
I'd like to see someone do better. No holds barred.
Hey, if Azuros wants to fight it again, I'm totally down for that. Granted, it probably wouldn't, but, you know, like I said, I'd be down for that. Gosh, this thing's not even blue. I thought I'd have an advantage given the fact that I have an electric weapon, but not even close, I guess. Although I am doing a lot better than I did when I first fought this like a year ago. But like I said, definitely not my favorite monster. Could be worse though. Like I said, could be Shogun Siennatar with all its bleeding bullshit. I need more grinder jewels is what I need. Wow. He does so much damage. Thank you. Anti-tremor, always nice. Alright, broke what? Claw or foot? And I'll say, because a broken part doesn't mean too much.
Oh no, you don't.
Okay, but yeah, so I basically was helping Marissa in the hub stuff. I told her she had to do, you know, the solo stuff in order to get the full story and whatnot. But yeah, I told her that she'd have to do the solo stuff. I helped her with some of the hub stuff. We got her to Sunbreak 2, which wasn't a bad start. It kind of opened up a good number of trees for her, but I told her the optional quests were going to be super important. So I'm really hoping that she'll be able to help me in the future with a lot of things. Just, you know, which I am really excited about. So, but I told her that since she's my best friend and my hyperfixation is currently Monster Hunter, I told her that it is obligatory that we play like every Monster Hunter that we're able to play together. Oh, now he's gonna be in the blue. Nice, nice, nice. Am I gonna capture him? No, I'm not wasting my time on this piece of shit. So we're just gonna take him down. Oh, he's poisoned. Nice. Wonder how that happened. Oh, his claws was broken. Okay. Now, if only I could break his other claw, that'd be nice.
In the name of our village. You're going down.
Oh, a Hellthorn. Nice. I needed that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, we are getting into freaking... There we go! Nice. Let me carve. Let me carve! Even though I'm not really gonna use your parts. But yeah, it's nice to get a bunch of people to be able to play this with. I did explain, like, hey, I don't have really too many people to play with on the PC. You know, the more help I can get, the better. So it is pretty exciting, you know, to like I said, to have more people. Just cause. Plus, I really enjoy her company, so it'd be nice to have her in my videos. I would showcase off my friend Roto more, but up until Wilds, like, he won't really have an ability to play with me because he has Worlds on PlayStation, he has, Rise on Switch, and none of those are crossplay, so... I mean, I guess I could have just played Rise on the Switch, but I really just wanted to do it on PC and see if it was any different or better.
Oh, well done. All in a day's
19
work.
minutes. Whew. Could have been longer, but...
Hey there, Ace. Got the job done already, huh? That's why you're my #1 pupil. Something wrong? I don't think an apex caused this. What the? Hey, hold up! We need to evacuate the village. I'll use a flash bomb. Who are you?
It's Rain.
Leave the beast to me. This is a royal matter. Is he okay?
God, she's hot. Oh, man. Phew. Royal cooperation. Yeah, I will. Ma'am, I will cooperate. Yes, I will. First daimyo Hermitar, and now we got other monsters showing their ugly mugs. In any case, we appreciate the backup. So you're Rondine's sister, huh? Yes, Honorable Elder. Dame Fierain, Knight of the Royal Order at your service. Dear sister, it appears the monsters from our homeland are invading this region at an unprecedented speed. These monsters' behavior, you think that crater has anything to do with it? As expected of the village elder, you have commendable insight. Samutari, most of the villagers aren't aware of this, but 50 years ago the kingdom suffered its own calamity. You see, the massive hole opened up far away from Kimura, in a coastal region right outside the kingdom's domain. Because of its proximity, it fell under royal jurisdiction, but there was another reason why the kingdom got involved. The kingdom got involved because a similar phenomenon had occurred centuries before in the capital. The ground gave way, and
I see.
the elder dragon Malzeno emerged and nearly brought our precious kingdom to the brink of ruin. Then it simply disappeared. This disaster repeated itself 50 years ago. A crater formed, Malzeno emerged, calamity ensued, and then it disappeared again. Its whereabouts remain unknown. Fearing its return, the Royal Order established an outpost in an old fort to monitor the crater. However, in light of recent events, construction has begun to rebuild the fort. We've even given it a proper name, Elgado. A grand name, is it not? So you think these invading monsters are behaving like this because old Malzeno is back? Too soon to say. The crater shows no signs of activity. Still, that hypothesis is the basis of our team's expedition.
I see.
We knights vow to protect our fair kingdom from any threat. If it has returned, we shall lay down our lives for the cause. Lay down your lives, huh? Huh, right. Samutari, I've got a new mission for you. I need you to work with Fiorine and the kingdom. Help them resolve this situation. This goes beyond Kimura. If the monsters keep acting up, every ecosystem out there is in jeopardy. The rampage is Kimura's problem, but this crater business affects all surrounding regions. I'm making it your top priority. Oh, you're sending Samutari to the kingdom. We are in your debt. As a knight of the order, I must show my respect and gratitude for the eldest decision to lend us your strength. I pray that the flame of Kimura will prove to be the light of hope that the kingdom needs. But do take care of yourself and my sister. Well then, call upon me once your preparations are complete. One more thing before you go. While we were fighting with the rampage 50 years ago, the kingdom had their own mess to deal with. We were all so busy looking out for our own necks that we didn't even stop to help each other. This is the chance of a lifetime, Squirt. I'm putting my trust in you to make it right. Now you're going to experience a lot of new and bizarre things. Maybe in a little culture shock, but it'll be good for you. Alright, Squirt, go out there and show them what a hunter of Kimura is made of. Fine. Okay. Somebody wants to talk to you. Alright, one thing can be reported, so I'm going to go ahead and report my stuff first. Well, no, because I can just do that with Chiche. Okay. Ooh, there's a sale. Sale first.
I'm having a sale.
I'm glad you are.
Happy hunting.
Okay. We are good to go. Hello.
I was hoping you'd
I
come.
must thank you again for lending us your strength, Samutari. I've already sent word of your cooperation to my superior. Well then, everyone's waiting for your arrival. Shall we depart? Yep. So we're heading to a new place, guys. We're heading to a new outpost. So pretty.
Thank you. I pray that the seas weren't too rough on you. That's good to hear. We shall be in port soon. Ah. This is our outpost, Elgado.
And welcome to Sunbreak.
Well, what do you think? I'd be honored to give you the full tour, but there's someone who wishes to meet you. Let's go.
Look at that imposing haircut.
This is Admiral Gallius, our leader. Allow me to introduce you. I present the hunter from Kimura.
Humble greetings.
Long journey, I am Gallius. Admiral Gallius is in charge of operations here at Elgado Outpost. As his adjutant, or however you fucking say that, it's my duty to support the Admiral in his work. So you'll be receiving mission assignments from me in accordance with the Admiral's wishes. Your master rank's been unlocked! Yay, we're in master rank now! To start with, I recommend exploring the outpost. Get to know Elgado's people and its facilities. After all, this will be your home for the time being. It would be wise to get acquainted. And everyone's excited to meet Kimura's ultimate hunter. I'm sure they're eager to introduce themselves. Alright, with the increase in monster attacks, morale has taken a hit. I'm hoping that your arrival will boost their spirits. That is, if your Elder Fugan says... that is, if what your Elder Fugan says about you is true. Oh. And before I forget, there's one person in particular you must first meet. Master Arlo, our advisor. He's been prodding me for a chance to meet you, literally. And I hear he has another visitor from Kimura as well, though I have no idea who it is. Yep, I don't need the tutorial. Alright, I have been waiting for you. Humble greetings, Lucica, Knight of the Royal Order, at your service. You are the fierce flame of Kimura, are you not? Tales of your deeds have reached far. Welcome to Elgado. As Gallius and Fiorine have suggested, it may help you settle in and become more familiar with your new surroundings. I shall share a small tip to assist you in doing so. A rare family of snowy cohoots have made their nest here. If you haven't seen them yet, oh my gog, they are so adorable. I just wanna... I encourage you to seek them out. Doing so may help you learn the layout of Elgado. Ah, and one more thing. I have this official thing, the official uniform worn by the Cohoots of the kingdom. I hope you'll let your own feather friend try it on for size. Which I will not, because it would change my costume. So what she's talking about is there is a family of white Cohoots. Yes, there is a baby one up here that you can feed and give attention to. And so, after every mission, I find it and feed it, because it's adorable. I probably spend more time with this baby Cohoot than I do my own, which is probably pretty sad. And then the Cohoot nest is over here, which this thing is full. Woo, Eureka corn. Nice. So there are a lot of new things. Obviously, with this, with the new outpost, comes a lot of new optional quests. Fresh face, why me? I'm Elgado, signature songstress of boundless beauty, Paz the Chevalier. I'm more than just a pretty face. Come hunting and see for yourself. Pleased to meet you, Flame of Kimura. But yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff. So we have the blacksmith. Basically, she introduces herself. Her name is Manail. She talks about how we can now get master rank stuff from her. And that's going to be the biggest thing, is getting master rank stuff. Let me forge level 4 decorations for you. We can now get higher ranked decorations from her due to us being master rank. The kitchen is over here, so they're going to talk about how, you know, this is where we get our dongo. Nothing too crazy here, except there are these new things called bunny skewers, and they essentially increase, like, the chances of certain things, but then decrease the stats of other things. So it's kind of like a gamble if you want to use them or not. Oh, Zenny greetings, you must be that hunter for Kimura. Samutari, welcome to my shop. How is Master Kagero? I owe much of who I am today to that wonderful man. He taught me about commerce and the art of swordsmanship. A rather odd combination, I know, but one is necessary. While I'm skilled with a blade, I would prefer that I am not forced to use one. I'm more interested in helping others. I am studying to become a doctor, however. I must first have a means to financially support my studies. Once I have done so, I'll join my master in his travels, so please, I invite you to stop by any time. Kagero and I have added a marvelous new feature to the lottery. You must simply try it. And so basically what he's saying is there's this new snowy Cohoot. Our lottery now has like 2 lotteries. You earn lucky balls if you get the snowy Cohoot to appear, and it basically just gives you more prizes.
Good luck.
Which is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. The Buddy Plaza is shrunk down in Elgado. They don't have a Buddy Plaza, so basically this is where you're going to be dispatching everything. So when you talk to this guy, he is the, what? Yeah. But he basically is an all-in-one for the Buddy Dojo, so now you have your Buddy Scouts, Meowsnaries, Argosy, Buddy Dojo, you have them all at once. Hire Pelicos, which we've already hired all them. Scout-a-Buddy, no. Meowsnaries, they're still working on stuff. Argosy, they're still working on stuff. Special goods, nothing. Rare finds. Ooh. Oh. Buddy Dojo. They still have 4 rounds to go. Okay. Hunter info updated. Up here, we have our room that we can decorate. But we can't go there yet because we haven't unlocked it. But we do have another room that we can decorate when we get the chance. Have you been making good use of those great wire bugs? They sure do come in handy, don't they? Crazy that the super strong thread of theirs lets you fly all over the map. And they love their jewel lilies, don't they? Once they've made themselves comfy in a patch, they ain't going nowhere. Whoever thought that up using these things for transportation must be a genius. And a little bit out of their mind. Anyway, sorry for the tangent, but I caught me some the other day. Maybe you'd get more use out of them than I would. Here you go. If you spot some jewel lilies, chuck one in there and use it anytime. I will. Thank you. And then lastly, we're going to talk to this gentleman. And here you are at last, Kimura Village's ultimate hunter. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I was expecting you to be some kind of muscle-bound goon, yeah? But you've got the eyes of a level-headed hunter. No wonder you're so beloved back home. Gotta say, I'm a little jealous, yeah? Maybe if I'd cut my teeth in Kimura, I could have been a big-shot hero, too. Huh. Pay me no mind, yeah? I'm just a grumpy old warhorse. Anyways, allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Arlo, chief instructor of this fine outpost. Welcome. While I am the chief instructor here, a lot of our combat is derived from Kimura's expertise. Kimura must have a great instructor. Boy, wouldn't you agree, Master Utsushi?
I am Utsushi!
Ah, shurikens, you knew I was up here. Wouldn't expect anything less from a knight of the Royal Order. Be down in a sec, and no cahoots, okay?
Hey, hero.
Yeah. Impressive awareness, Master Arlo. You didn't even look up and knew I was there. You're as sharp as shurikens. Give me a break. Don't act like you didn't want to be spotted, and drop the master nonsense, yeah? Haha, you got it. Well, let's get down to business. But first, yo, Ace, did you check out that gnarly crater? That thing's huge, almost like something fell out of the sky. Massive, isn't it? You know, there's a lot of people in the kingdom that say the same thing. Some even say it's like the sun fell out of the sky.
Yeah.
If you really want someone to talk your ear off about it, go chat up Passapato, yeah? Marley, I'll go check him out later.
Sure thing.
Alright, Ace, I forgot something back in Kimura. No, I brought everything with me. I mean, I forgot to... You know what? Let's start over. I finally completed a new hunting technique I've been working on. I just, forgot to tell you about it before you left. That's why I gotta ask you to come back to Kimura. You can come too, if you like, Arlo. This should be interesting, yeah? Count me in. Okay, I'll head back and wait for you there. As soon as you're ready, let Arlo know and head on over.
Sure thing.
Hey, what's with the face? Come on, you know the arena's the safest place to learn new stuff, and besides, there's no arena in Elgado. Yep, no arena here. They skimped out on the luxuries when building this place. Only thing fancy here is the name. We do got a nice pool out back, though, yeah? Haha, right. Alright, Ace, see you back in Kimura. Back on the boat, yeah? Okay, so, could you spare a moment? Let me see.
And welcome
I've added some new goods.
Okay, then.
Okay, good.
See you soon.
Good enough for me. Let's see, is there anybody else that wants to talk to me while I'm here? No? Okay. So, essentially, what is going to be introduced to us now are switch skills. I don't personally like them. I don't really care for them because I like the skills that I have. So,
In the name of Kimura!
Good to see you.
alright, Ace. Sorry for the short notice, but I got a new technique for you. Switch skill swap. This will let you switch out skill loadouts on the spot. Swap in skills that fit the bill for any situation and roll with the punches on any hunt. Go on now. Use switch skill swap to swap between switch skill loadouts. For now, try these loadouts that I've prepped for you. Draw your weapon, then try the switch skill swap with left trigger YB.
Spirit's Granny Strike!
Haha, you're here.
There, awesome. See how you swapped scrolls? When you draw your weapon, you'll see your switch skill loadout at the bottom.
These are the hunting basics. Listen up.
You can even invade towards monsters, pretty gnarly.
Let's do this.
Let me know when you've had enough practice. I've had enough practice because... Open your map to fast travel back to main camp. So basically, you can just create loadouts and swap between them. And again, it's not really my thing. I don't really care. I don't really use them. You can set switch skills from your item box or from manage switch skills in your tent. Register switch skill loadouts into your red scroll and blue scroll. By the way, you'll start off with a quest to switch skill loadout registered to red scroll, blah, blah, blah. Set your everyday skills into the red scroll and throw your favorite skills for a rainy day into the blue one. Want to get to know your switch skill loadouts? Now's your chance. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Listen up.
We don't have a tent here, right? Oh, I guess this counts as my tent.
Hey, hero.
Dance partner is waiting below, so go down, bust some moves. When you've had your fill, head back by selecting complete quest.
Listen up.
Okay, so what did he put down there is my
These
question.
are the hunting basics.
Select complete quest, start, head back, blah 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 blah. It's just an Azuros? No, fuck that. I don't need to do that.
All in a day's work.
I'm not messing with it. I already know what it is, and the UI is just it's annoying. Because it pops up every time I press left trigger. One switch skill added for all weapons. Yay. I'll be working close with Itsushi, so you can take on a arena quest from me too. Give a shout if you want a challenge. Blah 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 blah. One more thing. It's about the last in charge of quests here in Elgado. That over there is Princess Chiche. Finding that princess bit hard to swallow. Yeah, trust me, the little miss is our princess. Boy, don't give me that look. I'm telling the truth. That girl there is the heiress to the throne. She didn't want to be locked up in the castle while everyone was out risking their lives, so she became a quest receptionist. She'll tell you everything you need to know about your assignment. Should have training quests for you too. Just watch how you talk to her, yeah? Dick. Alright, so now we get to talk to Chiche. Oh, what do you want? Is that what I think it is? I believe you've come across something rather interesting. I'm referring to the MP accelerant you have in your possession. It's quite valuable among us Wavirians. I must say, there's an impressive haul you have there. I'm actually quite stunned, to be honest. Using MP accelerant with the melting pot accelerates the process, allowing you to instantly claim your talismans. Why not try it for yourself? Well, I will when I care. Okay. So, let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Manage switch skills. Change switch skill. Okay, double drawn dash. Special sheath. Sacred sheath. Slow methodical movement that can be executed following an attack. Upon sheathing your weapon, you can harness the increased spirit to unleash a follow-up slash. The power of the slash increases according to the level of the spirit gauge. If you're attacked before the sheath is finished, you will automatically counterattack, consuming one level of spirit gauge, canceling the sheath. I might give that a try, because it actually sounds really cool. Silk Binds, Sakura Slash. Yeah. Serene Pose, a move that casts out Iron Silk. Oh, and that's my counter, so LT and B. Nice. Okay, I just wanted to see. So we have more skills now, which is nice. Alright, is there anybody else other than Chiche? No? Okay. Hey, Chiche.
Why, hello.
Oh, you must be Master Samutari. Lady Fiorines told me so much about you. I'm Chiche. I've been given the great responsibility of handling all the quests here in Elgado Outpost. So allow me to explain how it works. This might get a little complicated, so... Oh, I hope I don't confuse you. Or myself. Ooh, my heart's in my mouth. No, Cheech, get a hold of yourself. Your heart's not in your mouth. Remember your biology. Like I was saying, let me explain how all this works. Basically, our most urgent goal is to defeat Malzeno, a menace that has terrorized the kingdom since, well, forever.
Yeah.
In addition, we need to stop kingdom monsters from invading other territories to prevent the collapse of the ecosystem. There are 3 types of monsters among those of the kingdom that are particularly influential, the 3 lords. Yep. The 3 lords are the Luna Garon that you encountered in the Shrine Ruins, the Garen Golem, and the Elder Dragon Malzeno. Because these monsters have a much greater potential to upset the ecosystem, we're investigating them more closely.
Yeah.
And that'll be the focus of the quests that you'll be taking on. Thank you. Oh, I managed that quite well. Ahem, that's all for now. When you are ready to embark on a quest, just remember, chat with Cheech for all your questing needs. Oh, just one more thing, though. Do you see that adorable feline over there? That's the courier. Chat with him for some essential information regarding quests. Oh, and just one more thing. Since you'll be staying with us, I've prepared a room for you. I picked the best place I could for an ace hunter. It's all yours. Okay, so now we can go in our room. But before we do that, we are in master rank. So we are going to want to forge armor. Basically, darn near anything would probably be a little bit better than what we have, I think. We can't really make anything. So, let's see. Heavy Azuchi pelt, we have leather X, chainmail, hunter X, Barnabara. Yeah, okay. Forge layered armor.
Let's make it happen.
Okay, so right now we're at defense 90. This should be okay for now until we can get some other stuff, but it's not going to be great. So let's just see what we have here.
It's great to see
Alright.
you.
Oh, hi. Does this mean you're ready to take on an assignment? Let's see, you're already a skilled hunter, so I'll put you on advanced quests that we call Master Rank Quest, or MR Quest for short. MR Quests are organized in collaboration with Kimura's Gathering Village Hub, so you may accept them there as well. If you want to go back to Kimura, talk to Colin the Sailor at the market, or open up the world map, which I already know. We also have some new optional subquests. Make sure to check them out as well. When you're ready for a quest, head out through the gate over there, or simply press right trigger. I've added some quests located in the jungle that I'm excited about. Please do give them a try. Oh, I get to say, here's the quest list for you.
Those spirits shines bright.
Okay. Wyvern writing. Okay, so we do have new quests.
Take a look at the
And we have new maps. So obviously we have to do 2 key quests to open up the next thing. So we can kill these small things in the jungle, Kulayaku, Royal Ludroth, and we have 2 Azeros that we can take care of. So we're gonna go ahead and take out these small things just to kind of show like what it's like. That, and we're gonna go ahead and go here. So, eat a meal, pay with money, order the usual. So we do have the hopping skewers. So if I were to choose this, right, and then I was to choose hopping skewers, it raises the activation chance of Dango Moxie to 70, but it lowered the level. And it upped the moneymaker twice to level 4, but it only has a 70% chance, which is lower than the usual. So as I said, it is basically a gamble. And I don't really use the hopping skewers very much. So it's cute. It's a good thing I didn't. Damn, look at that.
That'll do.
Look at that. I got some news for you. Oh my god, up for a little challenge? What do you want? He's already given us some Master Rank Arena stuff. Nice. I'm here to provide you with our first class online and offline communications, which I already know. I've received some intel. Kogarashi sent me a message. You can now deploy Meowcenaries via the Buddy Recon, which I don't really use. The Toad for Sari has been improved, so now you can use it for training stuff. Okay. Alright. Because we are just starting the DLC, there is going to be a lot of stuff.
Those who set foot in this land will behold its breathtaking splendor. Ancient ruins, lush greens, and rich waters.
This'll be easy.
I'm definitely not mad that Fia Rain is the one that narrates all this, so... Let's see. We're taking out crabs and freaking velociprey. So that's not going to be hard. So this is the jungle. Honestly, I don't mind this map. I actually find it very nice. It's a fun little map. I will say that the monsters that arrive here are not very fun. I think the first one that gave me and Roto like a lot of trouble was, it wasn't Espinos, I think it was Astalos. I think it was, yeah, it was Astalos that just gave us like a bunch of trouble. I will say, now seeing that there's velociprey here, I kind of forgot that velociprey existed in this, and I'm kind of mad that there's no velocidrome. Because, I don't know. But that was something I noticed, is that they had Jagras, but they had no Great Jagras, and likewise, they have velociprey, but they've got no, well, I don't want that. But they got no velocidrome. So,
I'll be taking that.
There's some Ludroth. Now, because this is a new map, I mean, obviously, it means that there is a lot for us to explore. There's a lot for us to explore and gather. That means that there are new relic records for us to collect. I don't even think that I have collected all the relic records on the Switch version.
Witness my strength.
Dude, I'm up here. Just leave me alone.
Mine now.
I don't feel like you should be aggroed to me if I'm all the way up here and minding my own business. Oh yeah, and there is a sub-camp, but I gotta remember where it's at. It's like... It's in this like little cave you gotta crawl through. Roto showed it to me the other day. And it actually should be around here somewhere. Let me down. Let me go down. Thank you. There should be a cave, near that Daimyo Hermitar. Unfortunately. Let's see.
There should be something good in here.
Okay, so, of course he would be where the things are. And he can just follow us over here. They really like to inconvenience people. Okay, there we go. Is it back here or no? A blast nut. There it is. Relic record. Womp womp. So there's one. I still don't know what lantern bugs are for, so like don't ask me. Woo! Woo! Okay. Come here. But yeah, as you can see, now every time I go to use my wire bugs, my switch skills will show up. It is annoying. It is like my least favorite feature because it just literally like takes up space. There's something you can do to not really stop it from popping up, but I thought that there was an option for it to kind of get rid of it on the UI or something and have it not show up all the time. But it was kind of like a half-assed feature, so I don't really tend to use it much. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so, do that. There we go. I am going to be dropping as many of these as I possibly can for obvious reasons. I'm making sure that there's no relic records down here. I mostly just spent my time fishing the other day when I was playing with Marissa. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. She was going after the monsters, but because I was such a high level, like, I would beat them up for a little bit, and then she went on explorations to kind of fill out her map, and I just fished. I could not be bothered. I was like, sorry, busy. But that is the most fun thing, about, you know, new areas and stuff, or playing a new game, is just exploring. And that's why I'm glad games like this have the exploration option, just so that you can do that. She was wanting me to show her where all the relic records were, but the thing is like, I hardly remember. Like, every once in a while I'll look at a spot and be like, huh, a relic record could be here. This looks like a place where they would show up. But outside of that, you know, like, sometimes it's hard to tell. No, that leads back down into the arena. Especially when it comes to these tunnels, because I guess there's a camp in one of these tunnels. Marionette spider, nice. When you throw it, make sure to aim. Yeah. Like, what stupid advice. I really wish there was a solid way to turn off the tutorial too. Okay. Where does this lead to? Oh. Nice. Nice. So that's how I use my new sheath thing. I don't know if I like that or if I'll go back to what I had before.
Don't worry.
But honestly, like, it's not bad either. And I like the fact that it has a counterattack.
Excuse me?
A counterattack I feel like is more important for me. Can you get off of the Velociprey that I want to, like, carve?
Ooh, I'll put this to good
Thanks.
use, don't worry.
Okay. Now there is a cave over here. It is right here. Thank you. And it goes down this way. To this water place.
Bye
Yoink.
now.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. It has all these mining outcrops in the wall. That's right, that's right. We're gonna need all this, though, so not even gonna complain. Gimme. Gimme. This still isn't the cave that I wanted, though, because there's one that leads to a camp, and I wanted to unlock the camp as quickly as possible. Now we're just back here. Oh, hey, puppet spider. Oh no, it's another marionette spider. Where's the puppet spider, then? See, that's the thing. Roto knows where all the puppet spiders are. Because, like, that is his favorite thing to use. Like, 100% that is his favorite thing to use. Alright, the Royal Ludroth is heading the way that I need to go. Which is unfortunate. So, we're gonna go this way. I need that spider web.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, there's some jaggy, there's some more of those traps. I think this heads to where I need to go, doesn't it? No? Yes, no, yes, no. That leads down to the arena. I need to head to that cave, and that cave should be somewhere around here. Like, I believe. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just crazy. And maybe it's not here at all. I know I'm spending like a lot of time on this, but trust me, like, when it comes to camps, it's important. And I could just do it on an expedition. Like, I know. I could, like, not be wasting my time, and I could be finishing a mission, but... Here. Right here. Right here. Waha. There's this. And it it leads up to that spot up there, but there's actually a spot that if I go this way, maybe? Is it this way? It's either this way or the other way. No, this leads to the fishing spot, which I'm not mad about. I like fishing, but that's not what I wanted. Oh, jerk. Right in here.
I'll be taking
There's
this.
that, which is fine. But no, is it up here? No. No. Not here, which means it's the other way. There. Crazy platforming powers activate. Go this way. Because then there's a camp. Discovered suitable location for sub-camp. Okay. We did it. Oh boy. So now we'll have to talk to the dude to figure out how to get the sub-camp. Ooh. I don't want that. We found 3 relic records, and actually one of those relic records I don't think I've gotten before, so I'm not mad. Alright, and here's more of our prey. Now that we did that.
Divine punishment awaits.
Like I said, I don't know if I like the sheath thing, just because of how inconsistent it can be.
I won't go easy on you.
And it doesn't build the spirit gauge. So, I mean, it does, but it doesn't. So, I don't know if I prefer this method because of the counterattack, or if I would rather just use, the counterattack with the shield, which uses up 2 of the wire bugs.
Divine punishment awaits.
The only problem with that is, like, I rarely have 2 wire bugs because I use wire bugs in my attack all the time.
I'll put this to good use.
So, it could be kind of complicated. Alright, let me carve it.
Ooh, I'll be taking
I was like,
some of
what's with the
this.
delay? Like, phew. This is a really cool map, though, and there's a lot of cool monsters that show up. We have Astalos Espinos, which is one of the monsters from Frontier. So we have Astalos, Espinos, freaking, there's a whole bunch of ones that show up here. Nargacuga, Daimyo Hermitar, Royal Ludroth, Kuluyaku also shows up here. Try luring a monster in front of them. Yeah, no, I know. So if I lure a monster in front of those squid, they'll do damage. Likewise, they will knock you over, and they are annoying. So while he is good at giving good advice, also I've been on the other side of that advice, which is, no. Because then you just end up getting speared yourself. There's also some jewel lilies up here. Yep. I remember that, because I recently found those too. So I'm just setting up things as much as possible. Can't go wrong when you're prepared, you know? I say this as if I'm gonna be an expert at this, and I'm not. I'm gonna be dying all over the place, so don't even let me fool you. Or try. Come here, you.
You're going down.
Pew, pew.
Spirits grant me strength.
Yep, totally missed that, but that's fine.
Mine now. Ooh, I'll be taking some of this.
What's crazy is I barely ever see Velociprey in this area. I know that they introduce it with Velociprey, but mostly what I see are the crabs and the Ludroth, so, like, I wonder why the Velociprey are such the rare enemy type. Or why they seem to be that way, you know? Alright, and then let's just finish filling out this map, I guess. We got some Gargua. We do have the natural trap up here, which, let me see. There we go. You can do that. And there's a couple of them over here. See those boulders up there? It's almost like I just did that. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. I love when they give me advice and I've already done it.
Gotta keep it up. I won't go easy on you.
What a frightful monster! It's literally a tiny crab. What do you mean? It's not even a
I'll be
threat.
taking that. I'll put this to good use. Don't worry.
Tiny hermitar shell. Bum da 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 whop! And quest complete. Yep.
That's the end of that.
Nice.
Ooh, I'll be taking some of this.
Nice, nice, nice. And now we can just explore. Because why wouldn't we? So, the jungle has multiple levels, and most of it does have to do with climbing. There is a massive tree in the center, and I will admit, I have yet to fully climb the tree. I know that there's a way to do it, but the platforming is just so picky. And then you have this, like, little middle section here, and these trees, for some odd reason, block you from getting those mushrooms, which is crazy to me. So yeah, so there's that. But there's a lot of hidey holes, a lot of climbing. Like, it's a really cool area. It's gorgeous because of the crystals. So.
That's the power of Bunny Dongo.
That's the power of Bunny Dongo. I should have seen if I got any hunter rank, but since we're now in master rank, I expect my hunter rank to climb pretty fast. So, yeah. Can you spare a moment? Ooh, a sale!
Welcome to my shop.
Unfortunately, Team Ass getting set up. I'm having trouble with hermitars. So yeah, we have to kill 8 hermitar for that, which is fine. But what's for the lottery? Old messages. He's talking about the relic records. And he says he wants to see any more that we find, which is fine. But I want the sale.
You're sure to find
Lottery!
a bargain today?
Ooh, a Goku plush in a raincoat. Cute.
Would you like to try your luck?
Yay! We got the Goku plush. Aw, and we did not get the snowy owl. That's alright, though.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, we got the Goku plush.
See you again soon.
And now, let's go to the Argosy. Oh, buddy, recon. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, we can send, sure, we'll send Oscar. There you go. Okay, exchange for items, special goods, nothing, rare finds, nothing that I want. Okay. And now off to our room, our very beautiful ship room. Alright, so, yep, housekeeper. I want your room customization. Just like in Kimura, you can decorate your room. Alright, so what scroll do I want? Do I want the Showdown? Moonlit Night. I think that's what I have in my room, actually. Is the Moonlit Night. Slayer of Malice. Fast Friends. No, I think I have Fast Friends in my room. All those different ones. Moonlit Night's really pretty, so I think I'm going to choose that one for now. Trinket number 1. So, Bombaji Pot is my new one. I already have the Kimura twins at home. I'm trying not to duplicate anything that I have in my room back in Kimura. We have the Goku plush in a raincoat, because it's freaking adorable. I didn't know that the Gokus were in Frontier, and when I saw them in Frontier, I was like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Obviously I don't have any, like, normal stuff, like, as far as, like, monsters and whatnot in my room. So I guess I'll just start putting, like, regular monster stuff in here until I have, like, better things to put in here. just to kind of fill in some of this stuff. Oh, I have Narwa and Ibushi. Okay. Okay. So that's gonna be our room interior for now. And then as I get, like, more unique trinkets, we'll swap out the basic monster carvings with the cool trinkets. So we'll end up doing that. So, but right now, the Bombaji pot and the Guku and the raincoat's all we've basically got. But anyways, that's all I got for this episode. So if you like the series and you want to see more, go ahead and leave a like. I am excited to be in Sunbreak, even though it sounds like I'm kind of like lax about it. I am super excited because I do like Sunbreak a lot, and I'm glad to finally be back in it with you guys to show you what it's like. There are some really cool monsters that we are going to be handling, but it is going to be a challenge. So yeah, it's a long way to go until we get to where we need to be, especially with the final boss, because I haven't even beaten the final boss on the Switch, so I don't even know how I'm going to beat it here on PC, especially without some help. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for your continued support on my channel, and as always, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao you guys.